Crypto CZ News, the top crypto news source, providing fast, accurate, and comprehensive market updates. Technical analysis. March 20th, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, BNB, SOL, ADA, DOGE, Link, LEO, TON. Bitcoin, BTC, is currently clinging to the 200-day Simple Moving Average, SMA, at $84,359, indicating that bulls are still maintaining buying pressure. This increases the possibility of a breakout above it, signaling that the correction phase may be coming to an end. Nick Forster, founder of Derive, said that the current correction is a normal part of Bitcoin's long-term bull cycle. He predicted that Bitcoin's cycle top has not yet appeared. A positive sign for bulls is that Bitcoin ETFs in the U.S. have started to see inflows again. According to data from Farside Investors, Bitcoin ETFs have attracted $525 million since March 14th. However, not everyone is optimistic about Bitcoin. Ki Young Ju, founder and CEO of CryptoQuant, commented on X that Bitcoin could maintain a downward or sideways trend for the next 6 to 12 months because the bull cycle has ended. Can Bitcoin break above the 200-day SMA and trigger a new altcoin rally? Let's analyze the charts of the top 10 cryptocurrencies. BTC Technical Analysis. Bitcoin is facing selling pressure at the 200-day SMA, but bulls have not given up much ground, suggesting they expect a breakout soon. If BTC closes above the 20-day exponential moving average at $85,441, the upside momentum could consolidate, taking the price towards the 50-day SMA at $91,904. Conversely, if the price turns down sharply from the 20-day EMA and breaks the $80,000 level, Bitcoin could plunge to $76,606. The support zone between $76,606 and $73,777 is expected to attract strong buying interest. ETH. Technical analysis. After trading in a tight range, Ethereum, ETH, broke out on March 19th, showing that bulls are in control. The bears may attempt to stall the recovery at the 2,111 resistance. However, if the bulls continue to control the market, the ETH or USDT pair could rise to the 50-day SMA at $2,468 and even extend to $2,850. Conversely, if the price turns sharply lower from $2,111, it could signal that the bears are turning this level into resistance. Sustaining below $1,800 would strengthen the advantage for the bears. XRP Technical Analysis. XRP surged above the moving averages on March 19th, opening the door to a move towards the overhead resistance line. If the price corrects from the resistance line, XRP/USDT could find support at the 20-day EMA $2.36. If the price bounces from this level, the possibility of a breakout above the resistance line increases, pushing XRP price to $3. Conversely, if the price breaks below the moving averages, the risk of a drop to $2 increases. The bears will take control of the market if XRP closes below $2. BNB Technical Analysis. BNB closed above the 50-day SMA $618 on March 17th, but the bulls are having a hard time sustaining the higher levels. The correction could find support at the 20-day EMA, $602. If the price bounces from here with strong buying pressure, it could signal a shift from a sell on the rise to a buy on the dip trend. This would increase the possibility of a breakout above $644 and a move to $686. Conversely, if the price drops below the 20-day EMA, it can be concluded that the bulls are booking profits, leading to a drop to $550. SOL Technical Analysis. Solana bounced from the 120 to 110 support zone on March 18, showing that bulls are aggressively defending this zone. If buyers can push the price above the 20-day EMA, 137, the recovery could resume, taking SOL USDT to the 50-day SMA, 167, then $180. Conversely, if the price declines from the 20-day EMA, the bears are still in control. A break of the support zone could trigger further downside. The minor support at $98 could help the price recover, but if broken, SOL could fall further to $80. ADA Technical Analysis. Cardano has been trading between the rising trend line and the moving averages for the past few days, reflecting indecision about the next direction. The moving averages are sloping down, and the RSI is just below the averages, giving the bears a slight advantage. If the price breaks below the uptrend line, ADA USDT could drop to 58 cents and then to 50 cents. Conversely, if the price breaks and closes above the moving averages, it would signal that the bulls are back in the game. The pair could then rise to $1.02, where bears could ramp up selling pressure. DOGE Technical Analysis. Dogecoin, DOGE, is currently facing selling pressure near the 20-day exponential moving average, EMA, at $0.18, which suggests that bears are active at higher levels. The bears will attempt to pull the price below the 14-cent support. If successful, this will signal a continuation of the downtrend, and the DOGE USDT pair could plunge towards the psychological support at $0.1. Conversely, if the bulls hold their ground around the current price levels, the chances of DOGE breaking above the 20-day EMA increase. If this happens, the pair could rally to 25 cents and then 29 cents. Link Technical Analysis. Chainlink, Link, has risen to the 20-day EMA at $14.66, but the bulls are expected to face stiff resistance from the bears. If the price turns down from the 20-day EMA, the bears will continue their attempts to drag the Link USDT pair below the $12 support. If successful, the price could drop further towards the critical support zone at $10. Conversely, if the price breaks and closes above the 20-day EMA, it would suggest that the previous decline was just a bear trap. The pair could then rally to the 50-day simple moving average, SMA, at $17.22, then continue towards $19.25. Leo Technical Analysis. Yunus SED Leo has been trading in a tight range between $9.60 and $10 for the past few days, suggesting that bulls are holding positions in the expectation of higher prices. If the bulls push the price above $10 and sustain it, the LEO-USD pair will complete an ascending triangle pattern, opening the door for a rally to the target level of $12.04. However, if the price reverses and drops below $9.60, it will signal that the bulls have lost control. The price could then drop to the uptrend line, which is expected to attract buying interest once again. TON. Technical Analysis. TON, is facing resistance at the 50-day SMA at $3.56. However, a positive sign is that the bulls are holding their ground, not allowing the bears to gain the upper hand. This increases the possibility of a breakout and close above the 50-day SMA. If that happens, the TON USDT pair could rally to $4.50, then continue towards the $5 zone, where it is expected to face strong selling pressure. This bullish view will be invalidated in the short term if the price breaks below the 20-day EMA at $3.26, signaling selling pressure at higher levels. The pair could then decline further towards $3. The crypto world moves fast, with new trends, regulations, and opportunities emerging daily. At Crypto CZ, we bring you real-time updates expert insights, and winning strategies to keep you ahead of the game. Daily Crypto Highlights: Bitcoin and Ethereum price, moves, regulatory shifts, and market trends. New exchange listings and altcoin updates. DeFi, NFTs, and institutional adoption. Ready to trade? Thursday, Trusted Exchange Today. Click the link in the description to get started.